afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for January 5th, 2017. As you see, it's about an hour and 13 minutes before the close. Have a big two things going on today. One is the last hour on the Simpler Stocks Gold membership. Right here, I'm doing an extra hour like I do on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then at 4:15 for everyone, I'm doing a 6-episode trading web series. These are all free. We have a bunch of these. The ones I'm doing this time are episode 1, how to wiggle today. I'm also doing a blog that's going to be posted on Simpler Trading about this. We have 6 different ones, all about 20 minutes in here. They then get posted down here in the on-demand classes that are free with your subscription. Right? Remember, right now we have a $7 30-day trial. All these get posted down here, all free. I don't stick you with extra charges in here. So what's going on today with the market? So we have the ES's up 1150. We have the NASDAQ up 2950. We have the Russell up 17. The Russell is the key today. The Russell has been exceptionally strong. Small caps very strong. If you look at a chart of these, it looks like they're about to break a big old bull flag through the upside. Check that out right here. Let's put up a 30-minute or a 1-hour chart. 30-minute, you can see the little bit of a breakout, but I'm talking about the 2-hour one. Zoom out, and you'll see it a mile away. Now, I'm not saying it's going to work because we're up against, we're getting a little overbought here on a 2-hour chart. But don't forget, we're not overbought on a daily. So we're at a critical juncture, in my opinion, in here. You have the, but if this breaks out right here, obviously that's going to help the ESs and the NQs. In fact, today what happened, the ESs got above that important level right here, about 2253, and instead of paying attention to right here, all they cared about was the thin zone in this area right here. We went right to that level. The problem is if you zoom into an hour chart, we're getting dangerously overbought in here. Every time we've gotten this overbought, we've sold off, as you see right here. So I'm watching that very carefully, and we'll see what happens. But for now, all 3 indexes up. Bonds down all of about 4 right here. This is what everybody's going to watch, whether you want to hear it or not, is everybody is watching the Dow Jones Industrials only 65 points from 20,000. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but we might have to rally to that before we can go down. I've just seen it in my 35 years. A lot of stuff like that happens. 35 years trading, not 35 years of being born. So I'm a little older than that. SPX today, 2270. Russell, NDX, and the transports all having good days. As you see on here, the mid-cap index is up 23. Big old move in there. You have crude oil up 83. Gold up only 30 cents. I got to tell you right now, see the dollar down? There were more pundits overnight pounding the table on gold. If you do those learning series that I'm telling you about, and I'm going to go back to it so you see what I'm talking about. If you go into these learning series and you go down to the MACD, trading with the MACD right here, these are free, like I said. What I want you to see in here is what overbought means. And overbought in a downtrend means when something is in a big old downtrend but gets way oversold, it's way overbought. It's a short, not a buy. That does not mean it can't go higher. But all these pundits on CNBC have been so friggin' wrong on gold all last 2 years. Look at all these spikes right here, and all these spikes overbought. And here we are at another one in here. Could we go up later? Sure. But what I teach is about probability. And the probability is when you're overbought in a downtrend, it's not the time to buy. So don't feel the urge to participate or the fear of missing out. Just wait for your pitch, which isn't right now. So to get back to it, gold up all of 80. At one time was up about $9 today. You have in there silver up again. Having an okay day, up all of 2 cents. Crude oil up 84. Dollar, like I said, a little weak. Advanced decline extremely strong. When I see it this strong, you're probably not going to have a straight down move. Let's just put it that way. At least that's how I see it in here. VIX down 89 again. VIX futures down. Still a hangover after New Year's. No pun intended. But when there was nothing domestically that happened, the volatility went down. Volatility always goes up the day before New Year's. Just remember that, because just think Times Square, you sort of get the idea of how traders think, is they want to be just hedged just in case something happens. And then praying that nothing happens and they lose on the VIX and make on everything else. That has gone on for years. Just remember that next year, near the end of the year, of when to buy the VIX in here. So you have the UVXY, VX, and VIX just getting hammered again. Nikkei up 325, making up for some lost ground and some oversold conditions. You have the German DAX doing much of nothing. Chinese market having another good day, up about 0.8%. So let me tell you what I think is going to happen in here. ESs. You could either have one of these where you go down and then up, or you're going to get where we just stick at this level for a couple of days. Every time that I see it that overbought, if I want to buy, I would love to see this sit here for a couple of days, form a bull flag right here before it could blast upward. And that's what I'm going to be watching very carefully. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this video. On the Simpler Stocks Premium video, we're going to go a lot more in depth of specific picks for tomorrow. Have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.